Now let's imagine a civilization that was 1,000,000 years ahead of us. Where will computers be in 1,000 years? They would already have created these types of simulations, which means I think there's a 70% chance we're living inside a simulation. And so the point is, if they already got there, they created a whole bunch of simulations, okay? And you can't tell the difference whether you're in the real world or a simulated world, right? So there's 99 of these, there's one of these, but you can't tell the difference. So which one are you more likely in?
If there's ever been a real indication that we're in a simulation, this season of USA is the craziest season that's ever existed. There's so many twists and turns, so many plots, so many villains, so many incompetent, bumbling fools that you're like, there's no way that lady's a heartbeat away from the president. There's no way. There's no way someone is not telling her to stop saying that same thing over and over again. What can be unburdened by what has been? Like, she just says it over and over and over again. This isn't real. This is writing. Someone wrote this. It seems like a script. That guy had pointed his rifle before that at a cop. So the cop engaged him. He pointed the rifle and the cop ran away. The guy climbed the roof with a ladder. You can see the ladder. The whole thing is bananas. Yeah. Trump goes golfing with a bandage on his ear the next day.
Yeah. And then the putt, when he made the putt.
Jesus
Did you hear his quote?
No.
He said, that's the difference between me and the shooter. I don't miss.
So what did you do when you first started? Like, what was the first idea?
The very first video, weirdly enough, I played this stupid game and some hacker like killed my base when I was 11. And so I uploaded it. And my first video got 20,000 views like instantly because it was like all the people that played the game was like, oh shit, you can hack in this game. I uploaded that and I got 20,000 views. And that was probably the best thing that could have ever happened to me because then I was hooked from day one. Literally, like most people, it takes hundreds of videos before you get like one view. And somehow the very first video I uploaded at 11 got like 20,000 views. And then I was just like, oh, I fell in love and I've been hooked ever since.
You know, Coleon Noir sent me hit to that. He told me they were getting like 6-figure salaries. I'm like, no way. And some of them are making 240 grand a year.
Yeah, no.
Taking care of the homeless. Yeah. That is not being taken care of.
No,
they're not doing anything about it. Once you have 20, 30, 50, whatever people making 6 figures, all that money keeps coming in. You have all those mouths to feed, all those mortgages, all those people. Now you have an industry. Now you have bureaucracy, and you're never getting that back.
No.
Who's that guy from Argentina? The guy that just became the president of Argentina with the wacky hair? That guy's amazing. Like, everybody out! Everybody out! How much does the Cybertruck weigh?
It depends on configuration, but it's about, 7,000 pounds.
Whoa.
There are 3 demonstrations. One of them people are aware of, which is, emptying a Tommy gun into the side of the car, a shotgun, 45 and a 9mm, and no penetrations.
Can I try it with an arrow?
Yeah, it'll be fine. We can try it right now if you want. You know what I mean?
Flatten the tip of the arrow. That's impressive.
Hey, cutie.
Thank you. Well, now we know. The Great Pyramid of Giza is probably the most stunning of all these ancient structures. The stones are immense, and some of them were cut from a quarry that's hundreds of miles away. How do you think they did that?
Well, so granite in the Great Pyramid comes from more than 500 miles to the south. Now, Egyptologists will tell you that, they could move heavy blocks because they put them on wet sand and they pushed them along on wet sand. I don't know how they did it. All I know is they did it. I don't think anybody knows how they did it, how they lifted those stones, how they brought them up to that level. I think we're looking, again, at a lost technology.
This morning I was working out and my older kid came in to the gym at home naked, bent over and goes, "Look at my ass." And I was like, "Yeah, I see it." And he goes, "Look at it." And I was like, "I see it. Get the fuck out of here, man." Like, "Do you see my ass?" And I go, "Yeah, I see your ass, man." My 3-year-old, he's like, last week, he goes, "There's no school today." And I go, "Really?" And he goes, "Yeah. Teacher said no school." I go, "The teacher said no school?" It was like fucking Wednesday. I go, "Really? Should I call you?" He goes, "Don't do that." I was like, he's already like lying about going to school. He's 3.
The argument for the simulation, I think, is quite strong. If you assume any improvement at all over time, any improvement, 1%, 0.1%, just extend the time frame, make it 1,000 years, a million years. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. What would civilization, if you counted, if you're very generous, civilization is maybe 7,000 or 8,000 years old, if you count it from the first writing. This is nothing. This is nothing.
I saw it was a magpie, one of these birds known for how smart it is, full half-liter plastic thing of water. It was just water. So the magpie goes over and sips out the water. The beak is only, an inch and a half long or an inch at most, so it goes in until it can't reach the water anymore. So what does it do? It goes off to the side, gets a rock, just the right size, drops it into the water bottle.
It raises the level of the water.
Thereby displacing water.